Hello, I'm Steve Head, Chancellor of Lone Star College. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Lone Star College Virtual Graduation Ceremony. This past year has presented you with unprecedented challenges. Despite COVID-19, the winter storm, and the general disruptions in your life, you've been able to remain focused and accomplish something that will change your life. On behalf of all of us at Lone Star College, congratulations. Success is about hard work, discipline, and perseverance. Whether you're entering the workforce, continuing your education, or joining the armed forces, you've proven to yourself that you can be successful under the most stressful of circumstances. I would also like to recognize the extraordinary work of our faculty, staff, and administration to ensure that you had the tools and the resources you needed to earn your diploma to prepare you for the next step in your journey. Thanks to them, Lone Star College is recognized as one of the premier community colleges in our country. Please take the time to thank all those people in your life, your family, extended family, and friends who supported you along the way and are proud to celebrate with you today. Finally, as we look forward toward the future, I hope you will remember what you were able to accomplish during your time at Lone Star College and take what you have learned to help make the world a better place for all of us. Thank you.
Greetings and welcome to the 18th Lone Star College-CyFair Commencement Ceremony. I am Fay Lee, Faculty Senate President and Professor of Education. At this time, we are pleased to introduce and welcome the Cy Lakes Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, who will present the colors for this evening's commencement ceremony. This will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the singing of our national anthem performed by the Lone Star College-CyFair Choir, conducted by Daniel Bircher, directed by Alex Chen, and accompanied by Chow-Wen Bonbright.
Color guard. Hold. Post. Ready. Cut. Present. Arm.
Now please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arm. Post. Colors turn. Mark.
LSC Thank you, Cy Lakes Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, for being here with us today. And thank you also to our Lone Star College-CyFair Choir for that lovely performance. I'm Dr. Silpa Keshvala, President of Lone Star College-CyFair, and on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our administration, faculty, and staff, it is my pleasure to warmly welcome you to Lone Star College-CyFair's 18th Annual Commencement Ceremony. Commencement is the highlight of our year. It is our proudest moment to see you, our students, achieve your academic goals. Students, this day is all about you. Today we gather together virtually as colleagues, as family, and as friends to recognize and celebrate you and your accomplishments. The diploma you are receiving today is representative of all of the hard work and dedication that each of you has clearly demonstrated, and your earned degree and/or certificate will indeed expand your opportunities as well as set a foundation for lifelong learning. And it is our hope that your experience here at Lone Star College-CyFair has deepened your capacity to appreciate the inner qualities that unite us all. On behalf of everyone here at Lone Star College-CyFair, we feel grateful and privileged to have been a part of your journey. Our Lone Star College system has enjoyed a long legacy of strong leadership that has continued under the direction of our Chancellor, Dr. Stephen C. Head, and our Lone Star College Board of Trustees. Joining us from the Lone Star College Board of Trustees is Vice Chair, Mr. Michael Stoma, who will be conferring the degrees and certificates being awarded today. It is now my pleasure to introduce our college vice presidents. Dr. Claire Phillips, Interim Vice President of Instruction. Dr. Benny Lambert, Vice President of Student Success. Mr. Ted Louie, Vice President of Administrative Services. And our college deans, Dr. Warner Baer, Dr. Kelly Gernhardt, Dr. Christina Haggerty, Ms. Kimberly Hubbard, Mr. Jason LaPre, Ms. Ashley Resendez, Ms. Bridget Sellers, Dr. Samuel Thomas, Mr. Matthew Turner, and Dr. Michelle Zook. I would now like to thank and recognize the remaining administrators, faculty, and staff of Lone Star College-CyFair. It is through their dedicated efforts that we are able to collectively achieve the college's mission of advancing student success. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker, Ms. Autumn Hildebrand. Autumn is a former dual credit student and current Honors College Presidential Merit Scholar. Professor Kimberly Morey, lead faculty for the Honors College, shared these remarks, and I quote, "What strikes me most about Autumn is that despite obstacles posed by the pandemic, she has distinguished herself by continuously seeking out challenges and forging collaborative relationships with classmates. The journey seems just as important to Autumn as the destination, and this has made the difference for not only her own college experience, but for that of other students as well," end quote. Recently, Autumn was selected for a prestigious internship working with Rice University students in a virtual research program studying aggression in fruit flies. After graduation, Autumn plans to transfer to a four-year institution in Texas where she plans to pursue her interest in neuro-oncology. Please join me in welcoming Miss Autumn Hildebrand.
The very first thing I want to say to you all today is that I'm absolutely terrible at coming up with hooks. You know those opening statements that are supposed to grab the listener's attention when you give a speech? Make them not want to zone out and think about the bills they forgot to pay or the cupcakes they were supposed to bake for the virtual baby shower next week. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at coming up with them. I just never really know what to say. Should I start with a joke? That could end badly. Grab a quote from Google that's set in front of pastel skyline with a pretentious font? That's too Pinterest, even for me. Set the scene with some imagery and create an abstract metaphor that I myself don't really understand? No, thanks. It seemed that no matter how many hours I spent crafting the perfect beginning, I could never quite figure it out. Push yourself, Autumn, my speech professor coaxed over one of our many WebEx meetings after evaluating my poor attempt at a first line. Beginnings are important because you can't just start, he said. Excuse me? What does that even mean? Clearly, he must be wrong. After all, I've been able to just start many things. For instance, my 120-question anatomy and physiology homework, mere hours before it was due. That 15-page research project that I managed to write, edit, and submit minutes before the 11:59 p.m. deadline. My fellow students, you understand the struggle. My course registration for the summer 2020 session, I'd like to thank Ms. Young in advising for squeezing me into that Physics 1401 course at the last possible minute. Really, the list goes on. At the time, I disagreed wholeheartedly that beginnings were the most critical part of a story. Clearly, I thought to myself, it was the end that was important. Where will I end up, not where did I start? At the time, I was adamant. The ending outweighs the beginning, not the other way around. So, being an online college student during the COVID-19 pandemic, I did the only thing I could think of at the time. I turned my camera off and muted myself. But I had those same words ringing in my head from that moment onwards. Beginnings are important because you can't just start. Well, graduates, my name is Autumn Hildebrand. I'm a spring 2021 graduate from Lone Star College-CyFair. I have an incurable tendency towards dry humor and a passion for dinosaur chicken nuggets. I worry too much and I sleep too little. I have absolutely no chill when it comes to overthinking. And today, I'm going to tell you two things I never thought I'd say. One, I changed my mind about beginnings. And two, welcome to the Lone Star College-CyFair class of 2021 graduation. It's an honor to be with you all today. Before we go any further, I would like to thank the families, friends, and faculty who have come out to support today's graduates. Your unwavering support makes today all the more special, and I can't even begin to express what an honor it is to be with you all today as we graduate a new generation of thinkers. I want to extend that gratitude to the professors that each one of us have had during our academic journey here at Lone Star College, as well as to every other employee in our system. From the president, to the financial aid officers, to the gardener I ran into one December morning who stopped his work to escort me to the Scent building in the rain when he saw I was completely and utterly lost. You all have made our education possible. We could have never made it here without each one of you, and we are so beyond words grateful for you all. The selflessness of these individuals has given us the keys to open the door to our own success, and I'm confident we will make them proud. Thank you, faculty and staff, for dedicating your lives to our education. As mentioned before, my name is Autumn, and if it's all right with you, I would like to take a few moments to tell you about the time I realized my beginning. Was it the time that I first logged into Lone Star D2L and attempted to navigate my first syllabus? Seriously, it was 26 pages long and extremely overwhelming. What about the time I decided that being an engineer was just flat out not in the cards for me, as I would never purposely choose to dedicate more of my time to those horrendous kinematic equations, though watching various objects being launched off sides of buildings does seem like a solid career choice. Or how about the time, just recently, that I submitted my graduation application and it came back approved, and I thought to myself, yes, my future is happening because I'm going to graduate. These are all good guesses, but no. My beginning is actually a lot more recent than you would think, because it's right now, speaking to you, class of 2021. I know that you and I have just met, and chances are, after this, we'll be pulled in a million different directions, scattered across the globe, and may never come face to face ever again. But before that happens, I'd like to describe to you what I'm seeing right now. Seeing Lone Star College-CyFair's class of 2021, I recognize the faces of people who are on a path to changing the world. I see the beginnings of mothers and fathers that are going to be incredible caregivers and raise a new generation of innovators. I relish in the presence of upcoming teachers, leaders, and managers whom we trust with the fragile balance of our civilization. I acknowledge novice law enforcement officers, healthcare professionals, and cybersecurity agents who will work nonstop to make our society a safer place. I notice beginning engineers, surgeons, and researchers that are going to break the boundaries of the unknown and rearrange science to benefit humanity. I speak to nearing writers, reporters, and journalists who will illustrate to the public the power behind our words. But most of all, I speak to a graduating class full of hard workers. And I want to be one of the first to thank you all for the contributions that you will make to create a better tomorrow. In life, we're going to get our hearts broken, miss some deadlines, say things we might not mean, fail tests, spill coffee, get frustrated when we feel we're not moving as fast as others, feel lonely, have to wake up on dreary Mondays thinking to ourselves, is this really, really worth it? But for every time you might think of turning back, remember your beginning. Recall the moment that you chose to climb the mountain that we call life and decided you were the one that was going to forge your own destiny. Remember what it's like to start and to be excited about it. Because for every beauty in this world, there are 10 realities that are ugly. For every moment of laughter, there exists an hour of crying. For every happy relationship, there are twice as many breakups. For every rich person, there exists an entire community of poor. For every success, there are a treasure trove of failures. That's just how life is sometimes, graduates. But hold on to your beginning. Remember the moment that you dreamed of something and finally decided to make it your reality. Remember the time you decided it was time to change the world. Take a moment. Think about your beginning. Maybe one pops into your head. But if it doesn't, make it right now. Your beginning can be right here. Hold on to this second and make it your starting point. Remember this day when you make our world a brighter, happier, and better place. Beginnings are important because you can't just start. What was once a confusing phrase is now a motto I will live my life by. So maybe I will never be good at coming up with hooks. Maybe every speech I give on, from now until forever, the audience will let their minds wander off onto more pressing things, such as, when was the last time I showered again? Or, man, I wish I brought a jacket, it is freezing in here. But I will always have my beginning, and it's right now, with you. I will remember when the sky looks just a bit grayer and the traffic is moving just a bit slower, when the lines are just a bit longer and my grades are just a bit lower. I'll remember this day when I feel like giving up, or when I'm tired and feel like sitting instead of sprinting through this marathon we call life. And remembering you in this moment will give me strength, because that's what you and Lone Star have always done. Congratulations, graduates, on this incredible accomplishment. May you take us beyond the frontiers of space, down past the deepest oceans, and through the barriers of the not yet known. Let's promise that we will never give up, because I believe in you, and I believe in us. Remember your beginning. Trust me when I say that I've learned they are far more important than the end. Thank you.
Autumn, thank you for sharing your story with us. I am sure your remarks have resonated with many in the audience, and please know that we wish you all the best as you continue on with your education. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Miss Amber Morrison. Amber, the first in her family to attend college, attended Lone Star College-CyFair from 2008 to 2010 and was very involved in campus life. Amber served as a student ambassador, president of the Phi Theta Kappa Beta Lambda Mu chapter, and historian of the Wildlife Society. In 2010, she earned an Associate of Arts degree and transferred to the University of St. Thomas, where she graduated summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. She then received a scholarship to attend Baylor Law School, and today, Amber is a licensed Texas attorney and senior land technician at Laredo Energy. Amber is very active in her community, where she serves as secretary of the nonprofit Friends of Phoenix, co-chair of the Houston Young Lawyers Energy Council Committee, and co-chair of the Houston Bar Association's Fun Run Committee. Please join me in providing a warm welcome to Amber Morrison.
Thank you, Dr. Keshbala, for the introduction. And thank you to you, the faculty and staff, and Lone Star College-CyFair for having me here today. I'm excited to be here, and although I wish we could be in person, I understand and appreciate the measures in place to keep everyone safe. You know, it doesn't feel that long ago that I was graduating from Langham Creek High School down the street and attending LSC-CyFair myself. I loved my time here. So when I was asked to be the commencement speaker, I didn't even hesitate to say yes. I was thrilled and honored. But I've never done this before, so I did what I think we all do these days. I turned to Google. I started researching commencement speeches, looking for inspiration and ideas, and I'm listening to these amazing speeches by these impressive people who have accomplished so much. I was caught in one of those YouTube rabbit holes, you know, the ones where you keep clicking on the next recommended video. And with every speech, my self-doubt would rise. I'm not a Miss USA pageant winner. I'm not the author of a New York Times bestseller. I'm not the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. And I'm definitely not James Bond. And then one morning at a very early 4 a.m., I had my epiphany moment. And I remember this moment clearly because I was sitting on my couch, drinking my coffee, questioning pretty much life at this point, because I just knew that LSC-CyFair had picked the wrong speaker. I just knew that I couldn't compare to these other successful speakers. But wait, why was I comparing myself to them? We aren't the same people. Of course, we aren't going to have the same life stories and accomplishments and successes to share, but that doesn't discredit what I've achieved. And it was at this moment, while this inner dialogue was playing back and forth in my head, that I remembered a post from one of my favorite law school professors who shared a Mark Twain quote: "Comparison is the death of joy." And in this moment, it resonated with me more than it had the first time I read it. Because there I had been for weeks, comparing myself to these other strangers and celebrities, and in so doing, lost some of the joy and excitement I had to be here, lost some of my self-confidence. And I knew that this was what I needed to share with you, because comparison is something we do as humans every day. And not all comparisons have to be negative or have negative effects, but unfortunately for you and me, we live in a world where comparing ourselves to others is easier than it has ever been. Daily, social media-based comparisons that are so prevalent, you might not even realize you are doing it. In this digital age, the ease of comparison is at our fingertips and always in our face. A like gives us validation. The more, the better. Not enough, and our self-esteem and confidence drop. The more followers we have, the more successful we must be. One scroll down a newsfeed and we see friends, colleagues, family members, and complete strangers like celebrities and Instagram influencers posting about their lives, accomplishments, and success. We consistently see others at what I like to call their shareable best. Because let's be honest, people rarely share their failures, their bad days, or the unfiltered, no makeup, bad picture. And as is human nature, we start to compare that other person's shareable best to where we are in our lives currently. And most of the time, after making these inaccurate and unfair comparisons, we find that we don't feel very good about ourselves. Low self-esteem, negative body image, anxiety, depression. These are just some of the traps that lie in your way when constantly comparing yourself to a perceived reality on social media. As you continue your journey from here, you're going to face challenges, both personally and professionally. You're going to have good days and bad days. You're going to have days when you have it all figured out and days when you feel completely lost. And I urge you, do not turn to social media for validation or for answers. Do not fall for that trap. I still struggle with this, and the commencement speakers are just one example. If you had asked me 11 years ago when I was here like you, graduating from LSC-CyFair, I would have told you my plan was to be married with children and way into a successful career by the age of 30. Well, here I am, 11 years later, at 31, engaged, so halfway to married, but no children, and I am just starting my career. In fact, I'm still trying to figure it out. And I can scroll through my newsfeed and see tons of my friends and colleagues who have accomplished things that I still hope to. And as you grow in your career and experience your path, you too will experience the same things. And it can mess with your head if you let it. So here's the thing. Don't compare your current chapter to the chapters of others. And let me be very clear, same age does not mean same chapter. You don't have to be at the same point in your life as the rest of your high school graduating class. Many of you today might be here pursuing a second career or a new beginning. Many of you might do that in the future. Some of you are already parents, and some of you will become parents. Some of you will find a career and work that ladder, and others are going to bounce around on the career jungle gym until you figure out your true passion. Your journey is uniquely your own. So you can't compare it to someone else's, especially when it's someone you only see at their shareable best. So I want you to be proud of yourself today for what you've accomplished. Excited for your future because you will accomplish more, but cautious of these traps that lie in your way. Do not underestimate your ability, your worth, or your success by comparing yourself to others, specifically those comparisons that come from your newsfeed. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Amber, for taking the time to come back home to Lone Star College-CyFair and for sharing those inspiring remarks with our graduates. The class of 2021 is our largest graduating class with over 2,700 students. And this year, this includes 85 Cy Lake High School students who are graduating from our inaugural College Academy cohort. The College Academy is a dual credit program providing high school students with the opportunity to earn a high school diploma from CyFair ISD while simultaneously receiving an Associate of Science degree from Lone Star College-CyFair. And we are pleased to share a few remarks from CyFair ISD Superintendent Dr. Mark Henry.
It is my honor to congratulate our first graduating class of the CFISD College Academy. I am so proud of you. The school district is proud of you. Our board of trustees are proud of you. I know your parents are. I know the community is. You have just done a wonderful job of being our first group that will walk across the stage on graduation day and receive your high school diploma, and you'll receive your associate's degree at the same time. That is such an accomplishment. I know it took so much time, so much work, so much effort, and so much dedication. We look forward to seeing the great things that you're going to do in the future. Keep moving towards that ultimate goal of getting that bachelor's degree and even beyond that. We'll continue to watch you and celebrate you as you continue your academic success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Henry. We are so grateful for our strong collaborative partnership with CyFair ISD and the opportunities that we are creating for the students in our community. Thank you so much again. Now, I am pleased to share some information about how our students' academic achievements are recognized on their transcripts and their diplomas. Associate degree graduates with a high cumulative grade point average are acknowledged in the following ways: 3.9 to 4.0, summa cum laude; 3.7 to 3.899, magna cum laude; and 3.5 to 3.699, cum laude. The Lone Star College Honors College exemplifies academic and personal excellence across our colleges by preparing students to fulfill the responsibilities of the citizen scholar. Through the 4 pillars of community, service, scholarship, and leadership, the Honors College promotes a realization of the fundamental relationship in American democracy: the relationship between open access to affordable, high-quality education and a critically engaged citizenship. Today, we are recognizing 36 students graduating with an Honors College distinction. We are conferring honors associate degrees on 10 Honors College Chancellor's Fellows. These 10 graduates have received a red Honors College stole, medallion, and red and gold double cords for this distinction. In addition, we are conferring highest honors in research distinctions on 4 of our Honors College graduates. These students have received a white Honors College stole, medallion, and red and gold double cords for this distinction. We are also conferring high honors in research on 7 of our Honors College graduates. These graduates have received a medallion and red and silver double cords for this distinction. Finally, we are conferring honors in research on 17 of our Honors College graduates. These graduates have received a medallion for this distinction. Phi Theta Kappa recognizes academic scholarships among 2-year community college students. Students are invited to join Phi Theta Kappa after completing 12 hours of coursework toward an associate degree, and they are required to maintain a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Today, 169 of our graduates are members of the college's Phi Theta Kappa Beta Lambda Mu chapter. I would now like to take this opportunity to recognize our veterans who are graduating, as well as those members of our audience who have served or are currently serving. We sincerely thank each of you for your service to our country. We will now confer the degrees and certificates. Vice Chairman Stoma, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present to you and the members of the Board of Trustees candidates who, having been certified by the faculty for satisfactory completion of all the requirements for the respective associate degrees and certificate programs, are eligible to be conferred said degrees and certificates.
As Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Lone Star College System, I now confer upon each of you the associate degree or certificate of competency, the requirements for which you have fulfilled or will fulfill this summer with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
At this time, we are pleased to announce our candidates.
Attica Khadija Abdurrahim, Rosheen Abid, Bushra Bamba Aboa, Muhammad H. Abusnine, Taiwo Bukola Aidnaran, Karima El Aguirre, Grace Aguirre, Marco A. Aguirre, Adiba Ahmad, Ban Nihat Ahmed Ahmed, Alicia Loshay Akins, Layla Al-Jabri, Marlene Alcantar, Jasmine Alejos, James Alexander, Daniel Ivan Alfaro Jr., Chaya Allen, Sonia L. Allen, Maria Sela Anita Almaraz, Bradlin Alyawinohia Alpachit, Brandy Elizabeth Alrashed, Reem Auerbe, Samir Altaf, Stephanie Alvarado, Guadalupe Valentina Alvarado Cardenas, Antoinette S. Anderson, Tyler J. Anderson, Jada Brooke Andrews, Fernanda Angel, Fatima Ansari, Rashad Ansari, Maya Apicat, Manuel Antonio Aranda Jr., Diana Patricia Aranjan, Angela Araujo, Doni Lynn Araujo, John Pierre Arguello, Dehana Arias, Brandy Jeanette Armancia, Kaylin Valerie Arquida, Jesselyn Ariaga, Betty Lewisensian, Olamide Tiasuni, Mofa Lawasho Oinkansola Atanda, Anastasia Atherton, Taiwo Atabatil, Angelica Lila Osses, Relia Avila, Ashley and Aviles, Jocelyn Ayala, Nelson Ayala, Alyawabakunmi Peace Hayurande, Hussein Bakir, Rohit Adilbalaporia, Sitlali Balinas Torres, Macy Janetta Banatine, Amanda Banta, Carlos Alejandro Barcenas, Justin Edward Barnes, Sam Gregory Barnes, Michelle Lynn Barnett, Haley Michelle Barnhart, Valeria Barron, Yvette Anai Barrera, Jared Anthony Barron, Savonia Brooks Bartholomew, Joanna Gobasham, Stephanie Aluwazian Basharan, Dario Carl Baston, Jeremy S. Bates, Marilyn Olivia Bowley, Lee Seth Carolina Bautista, Rebecca and Bazil, Carrie Nicole Beard, Christian N. Beard, Amara Dene Bell, Ivana Belmont, Pasha Star Beltran, Julio Cesar Beltran Jr., Crystal Benavides, Tessie R. Bennett, Coleman Blake Bergquist, Daniel Barones, Layla Berry, Marion Bichet, Latanya Michelle Bess, Smitha Bhagavachula, Jackson Boyd Billings, Aaron Black, Ross Isaac Blake, KLYNN Tyrese Blanton, Hannah Bloxam, Brandon Jean Boggs, Arturo Bohachat, Erica N. Bonilla, Aber Gurges Boulis, Angela Floritina Boyce, Pagan Branch, Danica Madeline Brazil, Joseph Frederick Brecht, Nicholas W. Breerwood, Jennifer Johanna Brasino Bermudez, Ration J. Brignac, Adriana Antonella Brito Lazard, Christy Marie Brock, Jennifer L. Brunikowski, Michelle Brown, Robin Brown, Charelle Monique Brown, Lashanda Renai Bruno, Luis Brustmeyer, Miranda M. Buendia, Mary Louise Buffin, Caroline Palomino Buitrago, Marie Jose Buteau, Ryan Bitton, Claudia Elena Cabarca, Brandon T. Cagle, Alexandra Calderon, Jorge Emilio Calderon, Helen Alexandra Calle, Tabitha Nicole Calvert, Ashley Denise Campbell, Cassidy Campbell, Sarah Victoria Campos, Christian Enrique Canales, Astrid Cantor, Huang Mai Chao, Brianna Lee Caps, Janethy Cardiel Ramirez, Sarah Nicole Cardoso, Myra Michelle Carmona Galvin, Laritza Cartaya Navarro, Katrina Dinnon Carey, Rosette Ruby Casas, Isabella Rose Casas, Leslie Delaney Casas, Rosa Maria Castañeda, Matthew Seth Castellon Palmer, Alejandro Antonio Castellan, Jamie Andres Castablanco, Alexis Nicolette Castillo, Samantha Castillo, Jennifer Castorina, Fabiola Denise Castro, Darius Kevin Celestine, Liliana Cepeda, Kenasia Chambers, Stacy Archapa, Allison Odette Charba, Melissa Lopez Chavero, Gloria Maria Chavez Sanchez, Jedrek P. Chi, Michael Jean Huan Cho, Sarah Christian Anderson, Kimberly Geneth Chuck, Sabrina K. Cisneros, Shad W. Clark, Xaviera Vogue Clark, Danielle Christina Claudio, Mr. Brian Scott Clayton, Jessica Yvonne Cobian, Artemis Coleman, Candace Coleman, Haley Elizabeth Colfer, Sydney Sloan Connor, Jared Ammon Cordova, Diego Armando Coria, Amanda Maria Coronado, Kevin Michael Cortez, Natalie Cortez, Yuritsa Conejo Cortez, Esma Y. Costilla, Travis Jordan Cranford, Jacob A. Crawford, Jennifer Lynn Creek, Brian Victor Crocus, Jessica Liliana Cruz, Jesse Bo Cruz IV, Francisco Alejandro Cruz Montemayor, Dianis Millet Cruz Acevedo, Gabrielle Elise Cullens, Albert W. Cunningham III, Ana Eloise Milan Acusi, Brendan Maxwell Dacus, Yasmin Damani, Catherine Elizabeth Dallum, Abed Q. Danab, Waylon Dang, Michael Dan, James Alexander Daniels, Jocelyn Davila, Dejadani Davis, Devin Malcolm Davis, Ron L. Davis, Milka Berenice de Leon Zapata, Malayae Halodil, Daniel J. DeButts, Kennedy Simone Lamonique D. Jernit, Juliette Nicole Delaney, Lauren Emily Delaney, Erica Delgado, Christopher Cole Denman, Hope Collins Denton, Sharonda Monique Desso, Navreet Kaur Dillon, Cynthia Yesenia Diarra, Francisco Austin Diaz, Miguel Angel Diaz, Rowena Q. Diaz, Samantha Diaz, Melissa Diaz Carcasses, Ana Patricia Diaz del Valle Pineda, Maria Paula Diaz Montoya, Juan Enrique Dibert Roda, Charles Adam Dixon, Anna M. De Mateo, Bichna T. Din, Emily Seal Dionisio, Alexander Christopher Dixon, Ashley Dixon, Ivy Marie Dixon, Blake DeLuey, Alex Tondu, Bernadette Jomo Domigny, Evan Dominguez, Evelyn Dominguez Lopez, Lizacha Dominique, Lindsay Donaldson, Margaret Page Douglas, Emily DeLand Dove, Asia Shardy Duckett, Reese Allen Dukes, Quentin M. Dunham, Miriam Godfrey Dunmore, Aaliyah and Evie, Denise Elizabeth Edwards, Diavian Nefertiti Corrine Edwards, Jasmine Patrice Edwards, Carla Epigenio, Tiara Eichelberger, Alexis Eilers, Melissa Eliserio, Faris Muhammad El-Khatib Sr., Noah Michael Elkins, Anthony Elaham, Taylor Jordan Ellison, Moses McCoy Ellis Jr., Mary Nabil Kamel Fahmy Elmini-Awi, Kiera Elenit Enriquez, Jessica Elise Eriks, Erica Melissa Escalante, Bailey Shane Eschenberg, Freddie Joel Escobar, Mercy Karina Escobar, Miriam Isfahani, Elaine A. Esparza, Alexis Maria Espinoza, Allison Renee Espinoza, Eric Espinoza, Francisco Javier Espinoza, Demetia Natalie Esquives, Kelly M. Estelle, Kiera Nicole Evans, Bisma Faisal, Jacqueline Vanessa Fajardo Carpio, Crystal Rose Fassett, Nicoletta Favaloro, Julia Sandra Felipe Pestana Fernandez, Maria de Jesus Fernandez, Lauren R. Fleming, Ariana Flores, Hillary Giselle Flores, Joseph A. Flores, Karina Flores, Tiffany Lynn Fomer, Daniel Jason Ferdan, Takia Suntrell Foster, Andre Franklin, John Franson, Abel V. Freeman, Manuel Fuentes, Monica Ildico Gaines, Cynthia Stephanie Galliano, Nancy Gallardo, Abigail Soleil Gallegos, Nancy Yasmin Galvin, Haley Carmen Gomez, Timothy Moreno Garbanzos, Gabriela Justine Garcia, Jacob Andrew Garcia, Johnny Joe Garcia, Jocelyn Garcia, Mariano Eduardo Garcia, Maricela Garcia, Marco Luis Garrison, Taryn Linnell Garrison, Valerie Garza, Hope and Garza Blackwell, Aaron Lamar Gates, Rosemary Georgette, Stephanie Georges, Kimberly and Germani, Gabrielle Gillum, Scout Mina Gilliam, Catherine Gillily, Daniela Raziel Gianzioni, Madeline and Glash, Ariana K. Gomez, Ashley Estefania Gomez, Michael Angelo Gomez, Stephanie Crystal Gomez, Caitlin Rose Gondel, Isaiah Kent Gonzalez, Crystal Marie Gonzalez, Anaid Guadalupe Gonzalez, Crystal and Gonzalez, Laura Nina Gonzalez, Montse Isabella Gonzalez, Oscar Gonzalez, Raul Gonzalez, Sarai Gonzalez, Valeria Gonzalez, Jessica Gonzalez, Sister Leanne Gore, Itzaya Helena Tapia Guvia, Grace Abigail Graham, Jennifer Granados, Gabriela Kathleen Granero, Preston Cole Granger, Caitlin Rose Gray, Morgan J. Green, Sydney Brianna Green, Laura A. Greenwald, Robert Manuel Greenwald, Aliana N. Grimaldo, Amy Rose Grothesen, Gennaro Gell, Esteban Guerra, Ashley Alexandra Guerrero, Karen Emmeline Guevara, Mariella Diana Guevara, Susanna Elizabeth Guillen, Alexandra Gurley, Brian Alejandro Gutierrez, Jennifer Gutierrez, Kayla Gutierrez, Sarah Giselle Gutierrez, Stephanie Paloma Gutierrez, Valerie Gutierrez, Joanna Lizette Guzman, Oyen Lola Adafaseo Hastrup, Samantha Maria Hacker, Hewitt H. Hakimi, Jessica Holland Hall, Kyle Hancherick, Ashley Lauren Hapoff, Faith Leanne Harper, Rebecca Harper, Bree Sherry A. Harris, Chris Lynn M. Harris, Devon Michael Harris, Justina Sherrill Harris, Muhammad Hassan, Prezada M. Hasnan, Amy Marie Hayes, Clifton S. Haynes Jr., Bridget Chantel Hayward, Bryce Henley, Aleda Giselle Enriquez, Pedro Antonio Enriquez, Brenda Ora Hernandez, Brittany Grace Hernandez. Eric Omar Hernandez. Esperanza Gabriela Hernandez. Evelyn Onelia Hernandez. Isaac Lee Hernandez. Lucero N. Hernandez. Mandy Ernestine Hernandez. Sharhonda Hernandez. Tommy Anthony Hernandez. Victor Damian Hernandez. Zamara Hernandez. Noah Hernandez Flores. Marisol Itzel Hernandez Galvez. Miguel Hernandez II. Susan Herrera. Priscilla Malumba Hess. Cara J. Hediger. Amber Marie Hidalgo. Erica Nashai Hicks. Autumn Grace Hildebrand. Jade Marie Hinson. Karina Elena Hong. Taryn Elaine Hodge. Elise Sincere Hodges. Colton Ryan Holmes. Caitlin May Holiday. Olivia Marie Hoppa. Kayla M. Horn. Kimberly DeLove Horn. Curtis P. Horvath. Valeria S. Hostis. Savannah Howell. McKenna Elise Hull. Alazia Jaker Hurtcannon. Francisco Jose Iglesias Jr. Susan Yvette Inser. Stacy R. Indy Har. Kaylin Lee Irvin. Robert Joseph Asaza. Tyandra A. Jack. Candace Michelle Jackson. Carmen Marie Jackson. Lydia Louise Jackson. Michael O. Jacob. Valerie Renee Hyneth. Alize Chantel James. Brianna Kaneshia Jarvis, Amani Javed, Diatra Yvette Jefferson, Ashalayan Jamila, Sign Jensen, Maya Denise Harris Martel, Isabella Jett, Dominique L. Johnson, Iberta Andrea Johnson, Natalie Johnson, Precious G. Johnson, Sean Butch Johnson, Tracy Lynn Johnson, Kim B. Johnson Anumba, Bianca Renee Johnston, Kenneth Edward Johnston Jr., Aiden P. Jones, Brooke Ellison Jones, Carla Jones, Jennifer Marie Kalish, Lucia Davidovna Kalugin, Baynaz Cannon, Hanan Samekaram, Mininder Kaur, Manuela Cabangil Kayembi, Nusrat Kaiser, Nishida Kazim, Heather Margaret Kelby, Darian Tyler Kelly, Maggie Kelly, Jessica Lee Kennedy, Sophia Keogh, Trinity Lauren Kerr, Tal Hazaman Khan, Sarika Lakshmi Kilnani, Jaina Ikaili, Kelly Elizabeth Kim, Amanda M. King, Telvin Rashid King, Jessica Kirby, Andrew Clark Knowles, Sithabil Amanda Kambani, Matthew James Krieger, Sashikala Kumarasekaran, Alvi Lakur, Cambria M. LaForge, Cynthia Laggett, Jaslyn Faviana Lagos, Caius Lamnek, Jeremiah Eugene Lampkin, Carlos A. Lara, Salima Tatiana Larios, Donna Lynn Vergara Larisma, Rocio Norma Lovato Gomez Sanchez, Carol Lowe, Don Wen Ton Lo, Dominique Lo, Dung Ton Lo, Jeannie Lee, Joanna Marie Lo, Kang M. Lo, Non Kim Lo, Tui Lo, Isabel A. Leal, Kendall N. Lee, Paula Andrea Linas, Sabrina and Levinson, Drake Lonzo Lewis, Quantanesha Monet Lewis, Lucretia Jolanda Little, Matthew Sebastian Laura, Renee W. Laughlin, Caroline I. Long, Gypsy Longoria, Pedro Longoria, Alondra Leticia Lopez, Daniela Fernanda Lopez, Emily Lopez, Jessica Ruby Lopez, Catherine Blesa Lopez, Roseanne Maria Lopez, Valerie Giselle Laredo, Luzanese Isabella Lozada Pinto, Grixie Marie Lozano, Priscilla Lozano, Aaron Quinton Lookin Jr., Adam N. Lyon, Herbert Machado Morris, Chad Madden, Amy Renee Mahoney, Quidija Maldonado, Miguel Eduardo Maldonado Jr., Sarah Ashley Manna Malakudi, Moina Malik, Jennifer Carly Maloney, Bianca Simbal Manansala, Brandon Mardiaga, Teresa Marie Marquez, Jasmine Marin, Ileana Scarlett Marroquin, Adaline Martin, Adam Martina, Carmen E. Martinez, Erica Marie Martinez, Evelyn Martinez, Giselle Martinez, Josue Martinez, Kevin Martinez, Lizette Martinez, Paul Alexander Martinez, Libni Arnlise Martinez Benitez, Hannah Carolina Mata, Nairi Mata Garza, Jennifer Matias, Faze Mattenfar, Robin D. Nice Mattern, Ashley Matthews, Engie Catherine Mauricio, Catherine Michelle Mayfield, Giselle Marie Mazzara, Williette Topi McCarthy, Logan Scott McCall, Robert D. McCraw, Rachel Patricia McGuire, Tony Jermone McKnight, Kellys Junit McLaurin, David Randolph McNeil, John George Mdabalu, Eric G. Medina, Mary Elena Medina, Michael Medina, Alberto Medina Jr., Emmy A. Medrano, Freddie A. Mejia, Marlon Johanna Mejia, Selena Michelle Mejia, Neri Francisco Mejia Morales, Sarah May Meldrum, Jesus Malijo, Brittany Marie Mello, Sarah Stolmina Iglesias, Anna Victoria Mendez Vancouver, Cynthia Stephanie Mendoza, Nubia Giselle Mendoza, Jeremy Joshua Marino, Cassandra Grace Merrow, Oluwafun Malola Grace Meshi Oyi, Abraham Aubrey Robert Mamba, Stephen Joseph Michaud, Nicholas Wayne Meath, Yvette and Miller, Kirsten Minks, Odalis Miranda, Brittany Q. Mitchell, Brooklyn C. Mitchell, Andrea Lynn Middle, Isabel W. Mojendi, Angela Michelle Molina, Lillian Eve Molina, Philip Andrew Molina, Melanie Netse Moncada, Aliette Monge, Heather Monroe, Latanya Cherie Monroe, Ileana Marie Montejano, Christian Montemayor, Stephanie Montenegro, Jose David Monterosa, Sharon Diana Moonsamy, Mahogany Moore, Daisy Mora, Alondra Michelle Morales, Carolina Morales, Joseph Stephen Morales, Valeria Alejandrina Moreno, Leticia Moreno Zavala, Ashanti Desiree Morgan, Stephanie L. Morris, Faith Caroline Morrison, Samantha Morse, Amy Moss, Juanita Annette Mata, Noor Musa, Garrett Austin Miller, Madison Grace Mueller, Jennifer Marie Mujica, Nicole and Mullally, Sakina Mundrawala, Jose Fernando Munoz Bedell, Amber Austin Murphy, Josiah Daniel Murray, Laura Mackenzie Myersco, Sabielme Linden Nyanga, Anaris Narvaez, Elena S. Navarro Castro, Alvin Flora Njiki Moore, Hannah Adele Neal, Joshua Nelson, Denny Wayne Neskerick, Brandon Michael Nesmith, Lace Autumn New, Iona Carol Newkirk, Marissa Newsom, Phuong Kim Go, Anthony Phuc Nguyen, Duwei Min Nguyen, Hugh T. Nguyen, Kevin Hong Tien Nguyen, Lon Nok Nguyen, Ni Lu Nguyen, En Hong Hong Nguyen, Phat Vo Hong Nguyen, Taylor Thuan Nok Hong Nguyen, Taylor Thuan Nok Hong Nguyen, Teen Look Kim Nguyen, Tommy Nam Nguyen, Vivian Nguyen, La Carrie Chervin Nieto, Alexandria Victoria Nisny, Brooklyn G. Nix, Cole Nobles, Raythea Noman, Sandra Ayong Jaribo Tada, Matilda Temidop Numa, Doris Chinyern Wodo, Charlene Uzoamako Mokobia, Itzy Z. Ochoa, Tammy S. Okabayashi, Valentine Samtachukwu Akolo, Taiwo Titus Oladikin, Aluwa Bunmi Cindy Aluwa Jana, Danya Omar, Irialuwa Elizabeth Omidiron, Huin Kimong, Igioma Ahamafila Onya, Joseph James Orestovich, Aquishia Shanta Orphy, Brenda Lizeth Ortega, Gustavo Ortega, Adrian Ortiz, Catherine A. Ortiz, Jessica Lorena Ortiz, Sarah Ortiz, Mariana Ortiz Barba, Bemisola Oyenlolo Sanyan, Devonte David Osby, Brendis Joy O'Sullivan, Charlotte Achier, Hadel Amada Wena, Tatiana L. Owens, Muhammad Reza Alia, Charles F. Owalabi, Charity on Mutalai Oyalai, Lillian Laumi Oyanuga, Jessica Guadalupe Oyervides, Anil Karina Padilla, Jenny Maritza Padilla, Michelle and Palacios, Everth Amato Palmer Perez Mogul, Marvin Parada, Stephanie S. Parada, Alexandria Noel Park, Ricardo Parra, Manalben Pritesh Patel, Sakshi Jatinkumar Patel, Samantha Payne, Louisa and Marie Pearl, April Stephanie Perez, Samantha Natalie Perez, Catherine Perez Lovo, Linny Perkins, DeAndre Aaron Perry, Jayla Lachey Perryman, Jennifer L. Peters, Colin John Pfeiffer, Savannah Rose Pfeiffer, Judy Pham, Nguyen Mai Phuong Pham, Tan Non Pham, Maria Estela Pineda, Ryan Pingelly, Cecilia C. Pittman, Larry Plummer Jr., John Paul Podesta, Lena Zoraida Ponce, Briaya Zaire Poole, Maria P. Preziga Vera, Mario Puente, Andrea Valentina Pulgar Nunez, Ether Andre Quevedo, Alanis Danielle Quezada, Nicole Christine Quijano, Autumn Lynn Quinteros, Minahil Rajput, Brenda Veronica Ramirez, Crystal Ramirez, Job Joel Ramirez, Andy J. Ramirez Santos, Alan Benjamin Ramos, Brianna Magdalez Ramos, Cecilia Margarita Ramos, Lily Beth Geminette Gerald Ramos, Vianney Dylan Ramos, Michael Miles Ramsey, Alessandra Razzo, Gabriella Razzo, Maria Razzo, Marie Raymond, Rukiah Salim Remanji, Ivana Restrepo, Sari Reyes, Jair Mauricio Reyes Avila, Rodrigo F. Reyes Nunez, Blue Jay Morgridge Rhodes, Kirsten Lauren Richard, Olivia M. Richard, Megan Elizabeth Ricketts, Elizabeth Scardino Ridling, Jody Lee Riley, Abigail Riojas, Kristen Michelle Ripple, Jonathan Daniel Ryder, Brenda Magalite Rivas, Leslie Rivas, Derek Rivera, Stacy and Rivera, Suzette Rivera, Jovian Alexander Rivera Santiago, Daniel Robinson, Sean Edward Robinson, Daniel Robles, Salma Cecilia Robles, Aaron M. Rocha, Tillman James Rochester I II. Alexander Rogelio Rodriguez. Edgar Rodriguez. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Erica M. Rodriguez. Michelle R. Rodriguez. Sulema Rodriguez. T. Amanda Rodriguez. Milagro Elizabeth Rodriguez Mejia. Alessandra Andrea Rojas. Cassandra Rojas. Daniel Rojas. Leonela Andrea Rojas. Maria Jose Rojas. Razel Rojas Trockley. Melissa Roldan. William Balmore Rosales Cornejo. J. Line Roses. Camille Alexandria Ross Stalker. Arthur Ivan Rubalcaba. Juan Antonio Rubio. Shania Aaron Redette. Jasmine Ruiz. Jose Armando Ruiz. Bonnie N. Runco. Hoda Mahmoud Sadadid. Shabnam Sabzikar. Wurapanit Singh Sukswang. Daniel Santiago Sad. Lorena Andrea Salcedo. Lelaine A. Salguero. Alexandra Marie Saliba. Alan Sanchez. Alana Sanchez. Christian X. Sanchez. Daniela Sanchez. Dulce Sanchez. Javier Sanchez. Jeanette Sanchez. Jessica Sanchez. Cassandra Sanchez. Kyle Roll Leonardo Sanchez. Marlies Victoria Sanchez. Michael Sanchez. Ophelia Sanchez. Samantha Rose Sanchez. Wilberth Alberto Sanchez. Alfonso Antonio Sanchez Mays. Aristio Luis Sandoval, Diana L. Sandoval, Isamar Sandoval, Virgin S. Santiago, Elizabeth Ashley Santillo, Tessa Katharina G. Santos, Catherine Silene Saravia Sordo, Samantha Sacido, Megan Nicole Schild, Malika S. Scott, Montana J. Seals, Idania del Carmen Segovia, Valerie Segovia, Marco Antonio Segura, Muhammad Ishfaq Celia, Alyssa Jewel Serrano, Davy Seth, Caitlin Lee and Shadow, Sophia Oganemur Shaka, Rashmi Sharma, Kaylin Shaw, Lauren Lee Shaw, Shadwa Shedded, Nabiha Naveed Sheikh, Elizabeth Brianna Leah Shepherd, Selina Susanna Shepherd, Xavier Christer Shockney, Raman Sidhu, Sabrina Seams, Edward C. Fuentes, Clara CGI, E. H. Silva, Tommy Rasmi Silva, Catherine Lacey Sims, Kate C. L. Simon, Jada Simons, Talmaya Angelique Sims, Brandon Eugene Singleton, Andrea Gabriella Shaun, Patcharainen Sirasaktanet, Lion Valerie Sisson, Catherine Nicole Skinner, Nicholas Slayton, Brian Patrick Smith, Evan Smith, Hannah Elizabeth Smith, Sheryl Smith, Turani Nicole Smith, Leon Soares Karaz, Hannah Lauren Solis, Suzanne Marie Saunier, Elisa Noel Sordo, Kevin Frank Sordo, Michael Anthony Soto, Emery Kristen Spicer, Emily Spitzer, Florencia Denise Spradling, Donisha Shanette St. Julian, Leanne J. Steele, Heather Michelle Steele, Adriana Stiegman, Taylor Tweety Stewart, Emily Carol Stewart, Gabriel Richard Stewart, Melissa Figuier Stoneman, Frida Marissa Suarez, Cassandra S. Sura, Amanda L. Sutton, Leah Sweeting, Michaela Simone Chitamayo, Gwyneth Alexis Tan, Gazaltera, Brittany Lee Teague Nelson, Luis Donato Teo Santos, Ivan Turan, Lamoy Devia Thomas, Linnea Triney Thomas, Trash Anna Nico Thomas Durant, Gavin R. Thompson, Rachel Bay Thompson, David Tiendrabiago, Nikiva Tyus Tilley, Sean A. Tillman, Ashley Corinne Tabala, Megan Tadaro, Mickey Tolliver, Valencia Renita Tompkins, Ollie Sandra Yvonne Torres, Annabelle Torres, Beatrice K. Torres, Diana Margarita Torres, Jade Torres, Marcia Eloisa Torres, Valerie Torres, Abe Christopher Tovar, Amber Tran, Anthony S. Tran, Emily Ton Tao Tran, Hui Dup Tran, Jason Long D. Tran, Con Tran, Ni Tran, On Phi Tran, San Mai Tran, Rodolfo N. Trejo Chavez, Dawn Lorelei Trevino, On En Truong, T Min Not Truong, Tin Loi Truong, Timothy Truong, Play 2. Kaya Turner, Adriana Rafaela Turbiarte Sanchez, Kelsey Tai, Dwayne E. Ulrich, Gustavo Adolfo Urdaneta, Eva Marie Urita, Annalise Valdez, Jonathan Valdivia, Morgan Brittany Valentine, Ariadna Evalejo, Vincent Maurice Van Heuvel, Alexander Van Meerbeek Duque, Mario Cesar Varela, Amy Juliet Vargas, Angela Lucia Varon, April Brittany Vasquez, Alexia Jasmine Vasquez, Jasmine Evelyn Vasquez, Laura Gabriela Vasquez, Jacqueline Vega, Melanie Vela, Juan Francisco Velasquez Jr., Alan Steve Velasquez, Jesus Alfonso Velasquez Villegas, Leonardo Ivan Valetsui, Crystal Venable, Kristen Venable, Kristen Venable, Jonathan Ventura, Julian Victor, Melissa J. Vigil, Leslie Abigail V. El Pondo, Veronica Villalpando, Nicole Michelle Vino, Carolina Volante, Francesca Volante, Jennifer Tramvu, Nakbi Vu, Vong Ba Vu, Atya Mon Wagner, Emily Nicole Walters, Jessica Marie Ward, Michelle P. Warden, Brady Douglas Warnock, Tevin Jamon Washington, Trevor Weissman, Taylor Ray Welch, Zachary Welch, Amanda Ashton Wells, Samantha Went, Jamil S. Whalen, Dallas Lee White, Kayla Janae Williams, Macy Lee Yoko Williams, Raven Chanice Williams, Tyler Arshawn Williams, Rachel Nicole Wilson, Benjamin Weinman, Even Almari Wood, Tori Danielle Woodruff, Alan G. Wool, Anthony Jared Wright, Joanna Kathleen Wright, Christopher Allen Robluski, Jordan Robles, Riley A. Yart, Audrey Celeste Young, Nazila Tara Yusufai, Jacqueline Zamaripa, Jacqueline Jeanette Zelaya,
Graduates, now is the moment you have all been waiting for. You may now adjust your tassels to the left. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 graduates of Lone Star College-CyFair. For all of us, our achievements have not been earned independently or in isolation. Therefore, it is fitting that we acknowledge with sincere appreciation the family members, friends, and loved ones who have contributed toward the successes of our graduates. Thank you to each of you as well. And now, graduates, please pause for a moment in appreciation for your distinguished professors whose dedication to teaching and learning made it possible for you to be honored here today. Graduates, on behalf of everyone here at Lone Star College-CyFair, congratulations again. Today marks the beginning of the next chapter of your lives. Some of you will be immediately entering the workforce. Others of you will be pursuing additional education. But whatever your next step, know that within each of you is an unlimited potential of possibility. And as you continue on your journey toward realizing this potential, please know that we here at Lone Star College-CyFair are cheering you on and wishing you great happiness and success in all that you choose to pursue. Before we conclude, I would like to take a moment to thank the Commencement Committee members and all the other employees and individuals who worked to help make today's commencement celebration a special day for you, our graduates. Congratulations again to the 2021 graduates of Lone Star College-CyFair.